Yo, peace to the gods, Reflections.
Peace to the gods.
Welcome back to another chance of opportunity. Before we get this download today, I'm Master Jax.
This is Avir.
Ain't no goddess of here, no
Master
of here.
Ain't
no mama of here. Come on. We on pre-record. Come here. I'm Master Jax.
I'm Goddess Avir.
All right, disciples of the most honorable prophet, Eligio the Christ. And today we're going to be breaking down neuromelanin and what's the other one?
Astrology.
Right, we're going to be talking about how neuromelanin and astrology are connected, right? Like Chi teaches us. Astrology, biology, quantum physics, melanin, and grounding. These are the 5 sciences. But astrology and melanin are connected. All of the sciences are truly interconnected with each other. But today we wanted to expound on neuromelanin specifically and astrology, right? Before we do that, we want to kind of give you all like a precursor or a overview or a briefing of the fabric of what reality is, like Chi teaches us. In order for us to understand what reality is, we must understand quantum physics. Quantum physics is like the front runner for science right now because it breaks down what reality is. Like Chi teaches us, this is all the quantum field of infinite possibilities, the quantum unified field, right? This whole reality is built upon what? As far as when it comes to quantum physics, what does this reality consist of?
Your observation.
Yeah, that. But what else?
Light.
Exactly. Light. Reality is quantum. So the building blocks of your reality are subatomic particles, protons, neutrons, and what?
Electrons.
Exactly. These are the subatomic particles that consist or comprises of the atom, right? If you look into ancient Egyptology, Adam is the first being that created itself through thought from nothingness, right? Thought is light, like Chi teaches us. And your thoughts are what's lighting up your reality. So that's why I wanted to kind of give you all an understanding of what this reality was. It is a quantum realm. This is the holographic universe. And everything is nothing but light, nothing but your thoughts. Your reality is contingent upon how you think. Like Chi teaches us, we are in a dream, and our thoughts is what's lighting up this dream. All is mental, which is the first Hermetic principle, the law of mentalism. This is all a holographic projection of a mind. The mind is using thoughts to shape and manifest your reality for you. So that's why we're going to break down neuromelanin and astrology, because quantum physics helps you understand the holographic nature of your reality. And what does melanin and astrology do?
Melanin and astrology shows you the connection, your astrological readout, right?
Right. It shows you the connection or how you can identify your nature within the realms of your holographic reality. So all is mental. Life is subatomic particles. Inside those particles are something called quarks. Inside of those quarks is 99.999% what they call nothingness, but it's actually full of somethingness. It's full of nothingness, like my Chi teaches us. That is dark matter, melanin. That is the universe. We are living within a mind encased in complete darkness. Some of us might ask, where are we, or where is the earth, or where are we located? We are in the middle of darkness. We are on a big ass rock in the middle of nowhere. This mind is a wave of potentiality. It's an infinite mind, and we are all different possibilities within this darkness. We are all different thought forms or codes of this genetic expression within this mind, like Chi teaches, which is DNA. So if y'all ever go on Chief page and y'all type in the holographic universe, y'all will go and see how your reality is being expressed, or how you are able to connect with your reality. First off, it is a projection of your mind, right? Quantum physics proves this. You are the observer, and what? If you are the observer, you're observing the what? The observation, right? Like Chi teaches us, you are the observer, simultaneously the observation. So you are observing yourself. But we gotta understand the sciences for us to truly understand the magic, because this is very magical. Life is very magical, but we need to understand the logistics behind it. We need to understand the truth and actuality behind it and the objective facts behind it, so that we can move, with more efficiency. So we are the observers observing our observation. So in the holographic universe video, it shows us how you are able to see within your reality, right? Your whole reality is contingent upon what?
Your observation.
Which is your 5 senses. Your 5 senses are what?
Your sight.
Right.
Your hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Your taste.
Mm-hmm.
Your smell.
Mm-hmm.
And the feels.
The touch, exactly. So your whole observation is contingent upon your 5 senses' ability to receive electrical signals from your environment so that your brain can interpret those signals. But you have to ask yourself, if your 5 senses are, look, take for instance this right here. Chief like to give us an example of a person that had 5 friends, and this person was sitting inside the house, and his 5 friends was called the senses: the taste, the hearing, the smell, the touch, and the sight. He told all of these friends to go outside. Hey, sight, go out there, tell me what you looking at. Hearing, go out, tell me what you hearing. Mm-hmm. Tell me what you heard out there. Smell, hey, come back and let me know what you went out there and smell. Mm-hmm. Feeling, let me know what you touched and what you felt out there. And what's the other one? Taste, let me know what you tasted out there. So he told all these 5 senses, which is the 5 friends, to go out, and when they came back, they all related back the information or the codes that they received while they was out. But how was this person that never went outside, how can that person tell the senses what they were observing and what they were receiving when they never came into contact with that experience? This is how life is happening. We are just a mind. We are a mind, and our 5 senses is picking up electrical signals from its environment through its observation, and it's sending those electrical signals back to the brain, and the brain is interpreting those signals and telling and projecting you a reality based off what you were hearing, smelling, seeing, tasting, and feeling. But how are you able to do this when you are just consciousness? When the brain in the holographic universe video, it shows you that the brain never comes into contact with light itself. Mm-hmm. It never comes into contact. So if the brain never comes into contact with light itself, how is the brain, which is encased in what?
Darkness.
Encased in darkness, how can it perceive the electrical signals that the 5 senses is receiving from the environment? Now, this is where melanin and astrology comes in. Because science today is unfulfilled, right? Even in the holographic universe video, it shows us that reality is being received. But like the Most High Chief, Eligio the Christ, teaches us, this is not being received. We're actually projecting reality from our mind. Our thoughts are projecting our reality for us, right? These eyes, what we were programmed to believe was eyes. Remember, they said, Simon says what? Touch your eyes.
Yeah.
Touch your nose. No, these are actually not eyes. These are optical devices, like a projector lens. These are actually used to project you your reality, just like the projector in school. If you put the cap on there, if you close the eyes and put the lens over the eyes, you're not going to be able to see. But when you do open them, you're projecting your reality. Mm-hmm. You're not receiving anything, you're projecting it. All is mental, right? Mm-hmm. So with that being said, we are in complete darkness, and the brain is in complete darkness and never comes into contact with this reality. So what is the brain using to interpret reality? And this is where the other sciences come into place, because Chief has pieced together a whole curriculum through these 5 sciences: astrology, biology, quantum physics, melanin, and what?
Grounding. He
has pieced together these 5 sciences in order for us to properly understand reality and how it works, because we've been taught and programmed to be deceived. We've been deceived in our reality, and this is an illusion. But Chief is helping us understand the illusion with objective facts, with objectivity. Science, which is the study and observation of nature. Human beings are a part of what?
Nature.
Exactly. And what we are observing is us. So we need to observe and study ourselves and become scientists again and understand the fabrics and the objectivity of what reality is. So with that being said, for us to identify the piece of the holographic nature that we are experiencing, we need to understand melanin, and we need to understand astrology, right? Neuromelanin. Matter of fact, before we get on neuromelanin, because we have to understand biology and grounding too. We just talking about neuromelanin and astrology specifically because they go hand in hand, and they're very great topics. I think my chief is a genius for being able to piece these sciences together. So what are the 3 different types of melanin? Because everybody think that it's just the skin pigment. What are the 3 different types of melanin? Can you explain that for the people?
Yes. So there are 3 different types of melanin, which is neuromelanin, which is the carbon-based substance that's found throughout the body, and it determines the darker skin pigmentation. That's neuromelanin.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's neuromelanin.
Hold on, what else neuromelanin determine?
Like dark hair, dark eyelashes, dark eyes, just the darker pigmentation found throughout the body.
Right, so it's found in the skin pigment, in the hair, and in the iris of the eyes.
Right.
Smooth, okay.
And also there's neuromelanin. Neuromelanin is found throughout the nervous system and the brain.
And that's what we really
that's
talking
like the
about.
Antenna, right?
What's the other one though before we hop into neuromelanin?
Pheomelanin, which is the pigmentation that gives you a lighter skin tone, or like freckles, or a lighter hair, or lighter eyes.
Like albinoism.
Like albinoism.
Or like red hair. Like, oh, okay, I got like freckles,
Lighter
albinoism.
tones.
It's a lack of melanin. Or pheomelanin is like a recessive trait of eumelanin. It lacks the pigment of the brown, which we all come from, like she teaches us. So that's good, excellent. So neuromelanin, like she expounded, is the melanin found inside of your brain and inside of your nervous system, like she teaches us. Now they'll tell you this on Google. But they're not gonna break it down how Chief broke it down for us, because neuromelanin, being that it's the melanin is a life force. It's a battery. It enhances and amplifies whatever it touches, whatever it is in. That's why it's worth more than gold. You feel me? Because it talks. It's biological living light. It allows you to communicate with the universe, which is your source, at all times. It helps you be in constant communion or communication with your higher self, like she teaches us, or with your environment, with nature, which you are a part of, which you are, which is God. So that neuromelanin, what they not telling you on the internet that Chief has broke down, is that neuromelanin is synonymous with what?
Astrology.
Exactly, your astrological program. Why? Because it's the life force found inside of your brain. Now look, you can see us. I'm more of a brown tone when it comes to eumelanin. She's more of like a olive tone when it comes to melanin. These are genetic mutations of eumelanin, because God in his true form is triple blackness, triple darkness, blue, purple, black, right? So all of humanity, majority of all humanity we are all genetic mutations of the original black man and black woman, like my chief teaches us, because we all have less melanin content. But that's just not all, because your eumelanin, right, which is the skin pigment, the brown skin pigment, it can be used as a solar panel like she teaches, to amplify your positive traits or amplify your negative traits. So we just don't want to base a being or judge anybody based off their skin pigment, because we are all melanated. There's no white, there's no black, none of that. We are all different shades of brown, like Chief teaches. There's one race, and that's the human race. So we cannot judge each other by the creed of our skin pigment. While that is a determining factor in one's ability to connect with the universe, like she teaches us, what's more important than the skin pigment is the neuromelanin. And if we want to study neuromelanin, the path to least resistance is astrology. So before we expound on that, let the people know how they are able to go get their astrological charts or their astrological programs for free, or what is the best or more efficient ways to go get that so they can study their neuromelanin.
So first, you want to start off with your birth time. You want to have that information. Make sure you have the information of where you were born,
Where can you find your birth time?
You can find your birth time on your birth certificate.
What if you don't got? See, look though. So this where the problem come into. Everybody be having a birth certificate, but they don't got the original one with the time on there. So if you can give them a tip on how to get that, what would you tell them?
There's government bureaus you can look up in your area.
You know one?
Which is what's the name of it?
Health. It's the health department. You can pull up to the local health department in your city, right? And you can probably go get it for free, or I know for sure it's no more than $20, but it's very essential for you to get it. Or you can go online and go to vital statistics records for your state, and you can go and get it off there for like $40-$50, but make sure you click the option that gives you the time. But these are avenues that you can go so that you can go get the correct time on your birth certificate, because this time of birth, you're not going to be able to just ask your mama for it or your grandmother, because they might not know the exact time. You need to know the exact time of day or the exact time of birth, or when you portaled in, like she teaches us, for you to truly understand your neuromelanin and for you to be studying the right soul, the right mind. So finish letting them know how they can go get their astrological programming. We already talked to them about it's on a birth certificate, how they can go get it if it's not on a birth certificate. So
right. So once you have that information, you can go on these websites to find your natal chart, which is tarot.com.
Hold on, these free?
Actually,
oh, these free, because you know we black, you know we niggas. We melanated beings, we like some free shit.
So with the
give them the free first. You know the 3 is free. Give them the free first. Give them the free first. Give them the free 3 first.
So AstroSeek is actually free, and Grupo Venus.
Oh, AstroSeek or Astro-Seek?
Astro-Seek.
Because if you look up astroseek.com, it's going to take you to some whole other website. You're going to be on a whole other URL page. So you want to make sure you type in astro- that hyphen seek seek.com. All right, and that's a free one. You got some more for them?
There's Grupo Venus.
Oh, Grupo Venus is a good one too.
Good one, and it's free, and it breaks it down.
How do you spell that?
It's spelled Grou.
Grupo Venus.
Yeah. Group.
That's Grupo. Grupo Venus. Come on, God. GRUPOVENUS.com. Grupo Venus. That's also a free site. That's a nice website too. I remember Chi put me onto that one. That'll show you like your karmic lifetime, your karmic past life, which is your parents, if you want to know about that. But it'll show your karmic past life, your revelations, hidden messages, how to heal your chakra specifically according to your astrological program, your neuromelanin. What's another one?
And then this one's not free, but it's worth paying for, very much so. It's called
this an elite one, y'all.
Tarot.com.
Spell that for them.
It's spelled T-O-R-O-T.
Tarot.com, how it's spelled?
T-O-R.
That's tarot.
T-A-R-O-T.com.
Well, they biting me on here, right? So tarot.com. And the one on there is called the Essential Birth Report, right? Because it's essential that you go get you a birth report so that you can understand your neuromelanin, so that you can understand your astrological program and how you are experiencing the holographic nature of this quantum field of infinite possibilities that we are in, which is complete nothingness. Your thoughts are your astrological program. The patterns of thought that you have frequently, like Chief teaches, holds the frequency that your DNA, which is the software that your mind is using to project its reality, that's going to determine the frequency that you are projecting and that you exist on. Right? So, yes. Tarot.com is a good one. It's essential that you go get that. It's only like $20, $25. But I know y'all can go get that. You feel me? Y'all go party on the weekend. Y'all go get y'all little eighth and shit. Y'all go get y'all smoke on. I know you got $20, $25 to do what you need to do so that you can have knowledge of self. And not just any knowledge of self like she teaches. We don't need just any knowledge of self. We need divine knowledge of self. Divine knowledge of self. Divine means good, which is righteous, which is actual and factual. You feel me? Objective. We need objective knowledge of self, which is divine knowledge of self. So go and get that off of tarot.com if you have that. That's an inexpensive way for you to get to know yourself versus getting into relationships or hanging around certain people that you're gonna have to bump your head in order for you to learn yourself through. You feel me? Why not put yourself in a situation where you can kind of look ahead and give yourself cushion. You can maneuver different when you know how your mind works. You got something to say?
Yes, I have a question. So how would one find the neuromelanin in one's chart?
That's a great question. Because like Chi teaches us, in order for you to truly know something, you must be able to feelize it. That's the whole purpose of you having a body, right? The mind gives your body or projects your body, a figment of your body is a figment of your mind's imagination. And the whole purpose of the body is to carry the brain. The body has a nervous system, a message center that receives electrical signals from its environment and sends that to the brain, and they work in tandem with each other. So the whole purpose of the body is to carry the brain, and the whole purpose of the brain, like she teaches, is for us to collect the information to expand our awareness of ourselves. So for us to truly know something, we must feel it. Our nervous system allows us to feel the information or the electrical signals that we are receiving. For instance, somebody that doesn't know what the feeling of hot means. So say, for instance, you got a child, and you tell your child that never experienced the feeling or the electrical signal of hot temperatures, and they're by the stove and the flame is on, and you tell them, hey, don't touch that flame, it's hot. Okay, consciously, they know that, okay, it's hot. You said that it's hot. But remember, your conscious mind, like Chief teaches, only rules 5% of your reality. What rules 95% of your reality?
It's subconscious mind.
Exactly. So that means that you will have to experience it, not intellectualize it. You must experience it through your nervous system for you to actually feel it. So when a child decides to put their hand on a flame and they feel the information through the electrical signals or through the heat that was sent to the nervous system, and it told the brain that, hey, this is hot. Now you can truly feelize that information. Now nobody got to tell you that, hey, that stove, that flame on that stove hot, because now you've experienced it through your nervous system, through feeling. So like she teaches us, your capacity or your composition of neuromelanin is going to be determined by how much earth and how much water elements you have inside of your astrological program, or which is your natal chart. This is important because why? Like Chief teaches us, earth and water are what? What are earth elements and water elements? What do those represent?
Like the signs?
Those elements. They represent feminine energy, right?
Oh, yes, yes.
You see what I'm saying? Earth and water energy represent feminine energy, femininity. They represent the subconscious mind. So this means that with the correct planetary positions and placements within your natal chart, within your birth chart, that has earth and water there, right? So say, for instance, if you have a moon in Cancer, or a moon in Taurus, or a moon in the 4th house, or a moon in the 2nd house, this is a beautiful placement because the moon is a feminine energy that's ruled by Cancer and exalted in Taurus. So if you have a water placement like Cancer or Pisces there, it's going to feel at home in that planet. If you have a placement like the 2nd house or Taurus there, that's an exaltation. So the moon is going to feel very comfortable there, which is a feeling position. So you're going to be able to feel more of the universe than perhaps a fire sign or an air sign, because those are masculine energies. Remember, like she teaches us, gender, and this is a universal law, gender is very important. There's gender in everything, right? Earth and water are feminine energies. Those are feminine elements. So a female, which is ruled by the subconscious mind, which rules 95% of our reality, she is able to feelize more of the universe than perhaps a what? She's able to feelize more of the universe than who?
The masculine?
Exactly, than the masculine energy, than a man would. Because men naturally produce more testosterone in the body, which disconnects them from emotions and makes them more logical or more dominant. While women, you guys produce more what?
Femininity.
Which correlates to what type of chemical in the body? If men produce testosterone, women produce what?
Estrogen.
Exactly. The feminine energy produces more estrogen, which makes them more softer, more nurturing, more caring, more intuitive, more able to feel emotions, which is the universe, because emotions, that's energy and motion, like she teaches. That is the subconscious mind. That's 95% of your reality. So earth and water energy in your natal chart is more connected to your neuromelanin, like she teaches us. This allows you to feelize the universe more than a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You're going to be able to feel more with those signs or with those elements. And that's where your neuromelanin comes in handy in. And that's how you study your neuromelanin. And that's how you connect neuromelanin with astrology, by going to find out the proper earth and water elements that you have inside of your birth chart or within your consciousness. Because astrology is what? The mechanics.
Mechanics of consciousness.
There you go. It's the mechanics of consciousness, and also what?
Your genome.
Your genome. Exactly. See, she about to go to biology. As above, so below. She about to take it to biology, but that's for another download, because astrology and biology go hand in hand, right? The second law of correspondence, the second hermetic principle, which is the law of correspondence, states that as above, so below, so within, so without. What's going on in the heavens, in the head, in the mind, is being projected down low, below, on earth, on the biological realm. In the head, the body, the heavens, the earth. The body is the earth, the head is the heavens, right? So that's the law of correspondence. And astrology and biology are two different ways to identify how you are experiencing the nature of your holographic reality, which is the quantum field. Astrology and biology helps you identify the possibility that you are expressing and experiencing within the realm of the infinite possibilities of the quantum unified field, like Chi teaches us.
Nice.
You feel me? So, with that being said, neuromelanin, that's more important than what?
Than eomelanin and pheomelanin.
They important. All of the melanins are important, like she teaches. But neuromelanin is what you want to really know for yourself, and when you involving yourself with other people, because that's how they think. Astrology is the mechanics of consciousness. You feel me? We are all different pieces of the sun vibrating on different frequencies of itself, right? And not to mention, the sun is a condensed version of melanin, of the universe, like she teaches us. Behind the sun is dark matter, melanin, the void, the triple black darkness. And the sun is a condensed version that's being used as a vacuum to shoot out and express that melanin. As above, so below. You feel me? So it all works in harmony, and it's all interconnected. These sciences are brilliant and beautiful. Everybody should know these. We should all be studying the 5 sciences: astrology, biology, quantum physics, melanin, and grounding, and giving reverence and honor every time we teach them to Chief, for the founder and the one that discovered all of these sciences. So they all important. But with that neuromelanin, that's gonna help you understand your astrological program as far as melanin goes, and it's gonna help you bring them together and understand how both of them correlate with each other. So that is neuromelanin, man. Astrology explained simply by Master Jax and
Goddess Severe.
You feel me? All praise due to the Most High Chief, Eligio the Christ, man. 3 is free.
I love myself.
I love myself. Peace to the gods.